Alright, this one's on Minnesota, which is a state. It's on the very northern part of the country. It's known for it's got hockey, and it's got the Minnesota Vikings, and it's got a lot of hockey fans. It's got a lot of, I think, in Inside Out, they come from Minnesota. I recently talked to some people from San Francisco, and I said, "Oh, you must be very happy with Inside Out, considering it's based in San Francisco." And they said yes, but what I hadn't considered was just how important Inside Out is to the state of Minnesota, because the whole movie they're basically sucking off Minnesota because they're like, "Ugh, Minnesota was so great, and now we have to go somewhere else." So I guess that's something that gets overlooked, and I guess that's the kind of thing that people come from all around the world to kind of like learn about from this channel, is those fine details, those fine state details that you really wouldn't get unless you were to go to the state and spend years. So instead of spending years investigating Minnesota to understand its culture, people, and geographical location and stuff like that, you can just watch a video, and it's practically like a vacation. Now, as far as other things about the state, it's shaped kind of like a face. I think it's a large state. It has St. Paul and Minneapolis, or is it pronounced? Is it called Minneapolis? Minneapolis, I think, is how it's pronounced. Let's see. Is there anything else? Is there anything else to say about it? Well, I don't. Well, I'll say this: their head football coach for college football is known primarily for his use of the necktie. Pretty much, he's not a very good coach, but he wears a necktie. So sometimes he wins, like, Coach of the Year even. It's like, why did he win Coach of the Year? It's like the answer is probably because he has a necktie, and he's like the only guy who does it. So some old people go, "Oh, he's traditional, I like that." And then he wins Coach of the Year. And that's neither here nor there. But we're talking about Minnesota, and that's one of their key facts. Interestingly, Fargo, North Dakota, which is one of the main cities of North Dakota, is pretty much right next to Minnesota. So something I wondered when I was there is, would they be more similar to Minnesota culture than North Dakota culture? But that's perhaps a stupid question, because Fargo is such a large city relative to the rest of the state of North Dakota that most North Dakotans, or not most, a good portion of what North Dakotans are, they're based in Fargo. So it'd be like, people in Portland. Portland's right next to Washington. People in Portland are definitely not Washington culture, because Portland is pretty much what Oregon culture is based around, just by numbers. So anyway, I don't know. This was a pretty good one, I guess. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Minnesota, I guess. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and get a paid. Please get a paid subscription to theweeklyO.substack.com so I can maybe like buy a motorcycle or something, or maybe a new video game. Anyway, thanks.